So, you've got this brilliant idea for an online business, right? Fantastic. You're in exactly the right place. Because today, we're going to tackle the very first and, honestly, the most crucial step, choosing your e-commerce model.
I'm talking about that unique product, that special service you're just so passionate about. That passion, that's your rocket fuel. So let's get to work and build the launchpad to get that idea off the ground and online.
Every great venture starts with a clear direction. It's kind of like choosing the right trail before you start a hike. We're going to find the absolute best one for your idea, together. All right, let's dive in. Okay, so here's our game plan. First, we'll nail down what e-commerce even is, then we'll get into the two main ways to sell stuff. To people, that's B2C, and to other businesses, which is B2B. And finally, we'll figure out which path is perfect for you.
All right, first things first. What in the world is e-commerce anyway? Getting this down is like the foundation for the entire house you're about to build.
Okay, let's boil it down. E-commerce is just buying and selling stuff online. That's it. Anytime you order a book, stream a movie, or grab a rideshare, yep, you're doing e-commerce. You're already a part of this massive world. Okay, so let's jump into the first and probably the most common path you'll see. It's called business to consumer, or B2C for short. And honestly, you probably use this model every single day.
The idea here is super simple. You've got a business, and it sells something straight to a person, for them to use themselves. It's a direct line from the store to your door.
So with B2C, the name of the game is usually selling a lot of items to a lot of people. That's why these businesses pour so much energy into marketing and building a cool brand that people, like you and me, actually connect with.
I mean, you've got the huge ones, right? Like Amazon or Flipkart. But B2C is also that awesome little clothing brand you found on Instagram. If you're selling clothes, food, phones, basically if a regular person is buying it for themselves, that's B2C.
But wait a second. What if you're not selling to just one person? What if your customer is a whole other company? Well, that brings us to the second big path you can take, business to business, or B2B.
It's exactly what it sounds like. A business sells its stuff to another business. So one company is providing the tools or services that another company needs to, run its own operations.
Now, the big difference here is that B2B deals are often way bigger. We're not talking about a quick click to buy. It can take a lot longer to make a sale, and it's all about building solid relationships and signing contracts.
Think of it as the engine room of the economy. It's the company selling office supplies to a startup, or the software that a big corporation uses. And platforms like IndiaMart or Alibaba, they're basically huge online malls where businesses go shopping. So B2C and B2B are definitely the two giants in the room. But they aren't the only options. There's another path that's gotten super popular thanks to the internet.
And that path is C2C, or consumer to consumer. This is literally one person selling something to another person. Like when you sell your old phone or some furniture on OLX. The platform just connects you, but the deal is between you and the buyer.
All right, we've looked at the main paths. Now comes the most important part. Let's figure out where your brilliant idea fits into all of this. It's time to find the right model for you.
And you know what? It all boils down to one simple but incredibly powerful question, and that is, who is your customer?
Let's put it all together. If your customer is a person, just a regular individual, you're playing in the B2C world, like Amazon or Flipkart. But if your customer is another business, then you're on the B2B path, like IndiaMart. It's that clear. That one question, who is my customer? It's everything. It's the compass for your entire business. The answer literally points you in the right direction and helps you decide on your marketing, your pricing, the whole shebang. So here's your homework, super simple. Step 1, take a good hard look at your product. Step 2, ask yourself, who is really going to buy this? Step 3, is it a person or is it a business? And step 4, whatever your answer is, that's your path. Simple as that. There's that great quote, the secret of getting ahead is getting started. And just by thinking through this stuff, you've already started. You've taken that massive first step. You're moving from just having an idea to actually building a plan. That's huge. So now, you've got the building blocks. You know the different models, and you have that one key question that will guide you. So I'll leave you with this. What will your online business be? Who are you going to serve? Your journey starts right now.